What's going on, guys? Good morning or good afternoon, whenever you're listening. This is the daily grind with your man Chump Change, and I'm late. I know. I'm sorry. I apologize. Backwards Miner, what's up, dude? Network Bits, good to see you, man. Zapirate, Dumpster Fire, Leo Lusting, what's up? The Toxic Miner, All Set Miner. We have Sloth Squash, Crypto Bedell, what's up, dude? Good to see you all. You guys are awesome. The Toxic Miner, what's going on? All right, let's see. So we have some kind of crazy stuff today, right? I woke up late, obviously, and then I had to take out the barrels, and not only do I have to drag them to the end of my driveway, I have to drag them to the end of my street, which is like a freaking mile down the road. I was like running with two barrels. It was brutal this morning. All right, well, that woke me up, to say the least. So we are looking at a 23,000 Bitcoin and a $1,600 ETH still. Not too shabby. Let's check out Fear and Greed Index, looking at 54. That's not, I feel like that was exactly the same as yesterday, but clearly it was 56. Still pretty neutral. I think 56 is still neutral. I think until it gets to the actual, like, I don't know, 65-ish, I think that's where like it starts getting greedy. But I mean, hey, I could be wrong. All right, so before I get too far into this, right, is the music level okay? Let me know in the chat. If it's too loud, I'll turn it down. Now I took Brandon Coin's thumbnail, so credit to him for that in my thumbnail, right, the one I'm pointing at. This is a video that he dropped, so if you guys aren't subbed to Brandon Coin, I will leave a link to his channel in the description below. I'm going to watch this with you guys, so Brandon Coin, please don't strike me, but he definitely deserves way more subs, and I give him all the credit for just being able to record, no edit, and just post it. Like, I can't do that. I don't know why. I'm just not confident enough, but either way, let's watch this video real quick and see what he says. So I guess somebody got hacked through the T-Mobile's hacking thing, and then we'll get into I don't know, we'll get into what I want to talk about after that. Let's do it.
All right, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? I hope everybody is having a splendid day.
Your mic sounds good, by the way, Brandon Coin.
2023. Let me make sure my mic levels are coming through good. Test. How's the audio, by the way? Just comment down below. Anyway, so there seems to be a breach or a hack on T-Mobile and Mint cell phone users.
Does anybody here use T-Mobile or Mint? So I guess Mint Mobile uses the same towers as T-Mobile, so I think they're like kind of one and the same. I don't know what's happening with that, but I don't know. I thought this whole sharing towers thing was over, but or everybody just used all the same towers. I don't know. Everybody apparently they find their own best friend and they go off on their own tower. So Mint and T-Mobile are together in this case. You have T-Mobile. All right, I'm going to put T-Mobile, Mint, or other as a poll in the chat while we listen to this. Let me get this on.
That affected Coinbase. So, yeah, just stay on your P's and Q's if you have Mint and T-Mobile. But let's jump into it and get into the nitty-gritty. So earlier this month, T-Mobile disclosed a security breach that also affected Google Fi, and in the case of one customer, it also seemed to lead to several hacked accounts and a hijacked phone number. As it turns out, the same thing has also happened to several Mint Mobile customers who temporarily lost their phone numbers around the same time period.
So real quick, Mint Mobile isn't it owned by wow, why can't I think of his name? The Deadpool guy, Ryan whatever. I can't think of his last name. Anyways, he owns that, I believe, and it's super cheap, right? But you can get, what is it? There's like those three things. It's fast, cheap, and good, and you can only get two of those things. So I don't know. You can get fast and cheap, but it's not going to be good. You can get good and fast, but it's not going to be cheap. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things you got to kind of take into perspective. Is it worth the security risk? And I know there's been, I don't know, T-Mobile's always kind of been like the stepchild to cell phone services to me. I don't know why. And now Mint Mobile's thrown into the mix. So there we go. Ryan Reynolds, thank you. I could not think of his last name.
Earlier this week, we detailed the story of one Google Fi customer who saw their online accounts being hijacked in real time, only to find out the reason why was because their phone number had somehow been transferred to an attacker, sending their SMS messages to the attacker. The advanced attack was then confirmed by Google in an email to the affected customer.
That's insane. So they hacked it enough where they were getting the responses that the same cell phone that the guy had was getting responses, which is kind of like, that sucks. Because like you're watching it happen and you can't do anything about it because you can't stop them from getting the same code you're getting that you have to put in.
Though it's still unclear if anyone else on the Google Fi had a similar experience. Around the same time as that January 1st attack, though, several Mint Mobile customers saw similar hijacking of their phone numbers for a brief period of time. But they weren't so lucky as the Google Fi customer. While that user was able to regain control over the accounts before any damage could be done, some Mint Mobile customers were hit by the same sort of attack and lost thousands of dollars as a result. At least 5 Mint Mobile customers went to Reddit between late December and early January, claiming that their phone numbers were briefly hijacked. Some users noticed their phones lost cell connection, followed by notifications that their email and or Coinbase accounts had been compromised.
That's insane. That's insane. So at least 5 people. Now, I'll get into this conversation in a minute, but you guys need to get one of these. All right, I'm going to do a setup video on this thing. I need to get it implemented to my phone somehow. I don't even know if I can, to be honest, because USB-C, my phone doesn't have that yet. I don't want to spend the money on a new phone when I don't need one. But it's got like the old Apple thing, so yeah, we'll get into that in a minute. We'll start Googling stuff.
One Mint customer claims to have lost $15,000 worth of cryptocurrency from their attacker. This was possible because the customers themselves did not have access to their phone numbers, and the attackers could receive the SMS messages, including the 2-factor authentication codes. So, yeah, that's kind of bad. Multiple reports also mention that rebooting their phone and or cycling data restored access to their phone number, as the affected Google Fi customer also noted. One common thread throughout these Mint Mobile stories, as well as the Google Fi case, was Coinbase, a crypto wallet app that was targeted as part of the attack. The other common thread is the timing, which was right in line with the larger T-Mobile data breach that the carrier disclosed on January 19th. The breach was said to affect up to 37 million customers, but T-Mobile and also Google have said that personal data was not accessed. Like Google Fi, Mint Mobile relies on T-Mobile for its network coverage. So it looks like Google Fi, Mint Mobile is all wrapped into the whole T-Mobile debacle.
That's crazy. So Mint Mobile got breached alongside T-Mobile with their data breach because they use the same stuff. And I didn't know who that was. I just had to Google it on my phone. It's a guitar artist, Mr. Network Bits. I don't know who that. I never heard of him. Never heard of him. But, oh my God. I am tired today, guys. I am tired today. Let's see. I want to see in the chat real quick. Man, I'm sorry. I keep putting my mouse like over my camera. It's aggravating. All right. So a lot of other people said other. I have Verizon personally. So some said, I'm assuming like Sprint and AT&T, right? I can't, what's it called? I cannot add more than 4 things, or 3 things. No, I had 4. So yeah, 4 things.
Mint Mobile has yet to publicly comment on these reports and was unable to provide a statement for their story. If you're a customer on Mint Mobile, T-Mobile, or Google Fi who experienced a similar situation around this data breach, please get in contact with 9to5 on Google, 9to5google.com. Yeah, so stay safe, ladies and gentlemen.
That's pretty much all he says, I believe, in this video. He just kind of elaborates on all that. I think he goes into a little bit of how his brother got hacked before. So that was, that kind of sucks when it's somebody that is that close to you and you understand that, you can't protect them. They have to protect themselves. So it's, it's tough. It's tough. But there's been quite a few people apparently have been hacked. Obviously, you guys know that DJ was hacked not too long ago, but it was through a link on his computer, and it was a trusted user computer where when he clicked on it, it gave the hackers access, and when they logged into anything, Google or whatever was saving his passwords, so he could literally just transfer his money out of his Exodus wallet or whatever wallet he had, and everything got stolen. DJ lost like 13 grand, 14 grand. It's crazy. Yeah, Brandon Coin, I'm happy to see that he's doing videos. I'm happy to see he's doing videos. This is 8 hours ago. He has 1.7k views. We miss you, Brandon Coin. Has he been posting regularly, to be honest? I don't I only follow as many people as I can. Yeah, he's been still doing it regularly, so he's all right. He's doing good. I mean, I wish he would get over 100K already, though. He's been stuck at like 90 something. So if you guys aren't subbed to Brandon Coin, I'll put it in the live chat as well. I put it in the description, but either way, go sub to him, please. I'm pretty sure you guys are. Where's the Red Bull? Dude, I almost grabbed it. And like my body hasn't even woken up yet. I'm still in bed physically. I was like, you know what? This is probably a bad idea. I'm not going to go with the Red Bull right now. All right. So what I was getting at, or what I was trying to say, let me move this, man. Oh my God. What is happening? What is happening? Hold on. Sorry, fellas. I need to move this chat. It's like right in my face. All right. So today, what I want to do, or later today, I'll try to do this, set up this thing, the YubiKey 5C. Now this is the USB-C model. Okay, let's go on to let me go on to their site real quick, and then I'll share the screen again. All right, let's see. So YubiKey, let's go to big screen this. Now, so what this is a physical two-factor authentication. It's kind of like a ledger device, right, for your crypto. Instead of it being in an app on your phone, it's a physical hardware device. Now you can purchase multiple different kinds, and actually I'm gonna go buy this one right here too. I need this one, so you guys can see that, right? I assume this guy goes into the end of your cell phone, and it goes into USB-C. Damn, I should have got that one to begin with. So that one, I'm gonna buy that and put that on my necklace. So that is, it's good to have two. If you're gonna get these things, two is probably best. Like, take one, set up your Google and anything on your PCs, throw it in your safe. Take another one, and you're gonna have to go through the same process and set it up as a backup to your PC and everything else. And then I'm just gonna hang it or have it on me personally, like either hang it from my necklace or have it personally in my pocket, wallet, whatever. You just figure it out. But this is probably one of the safest ways. I just click on that. Jeez, I didn't realize the thing was like in my face. Yeah, so you just, I mean, these things are mint. So I'm gonna try to get this thing set up. I don't know how to do it yet, but it's inside the settings of Google. I know that, and I don't really know all the differences here of all these. So I think this one I got was recommended from Panda, and this has two physical. Let me hold on. Actually, you know what? Let me just click on the friggin' thing. I could probably bring it up. Hold on. Learn more about the 5 series. I just click buy now. There we go. Ah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Sorry guys, still waking up. All right, so I have the 5C. I don't know which one this is. Is it this one? It looks like that one. Yeah, it looks like that one. The 140. I don't know. Doesn't say. Either way, I just want to click on this. So you see this little tab right here? It's got 2 buttons. A lot of people hang them on their keys. Unfortunately, I don't go anywhere in life, so mine's gonna be on my necklace. This is it though. Yeah. Oh no, I lied. Mine doesn't have the FI whatever this is. I don't know what that means. The hell is FIPS? FIPS. Who knows in the chat? Come on, give it to me, guys. Oh geez, I keep clicking on the wrong stuff, dude. I'm all over the place this morning. I apologize. It's the worst show ever. All right, if you guys have any questions, please at me in the chat. Get off iPhone. Geek of all trades, dude. I never. I hated my Android. I hated it. I'm a simple-minded person, all right? iPhones are made for simple-minded people. I'll never forget, though, when I first switched to iPhone from Android, it was so confusing. I couldn't, like, do anything. But these things are the balls, for real. And shout out to Yubico for doing this. I'll put this, you know what? I'll put this link in the chat for you guys, because everybody should go through and look at these at least and get an idea of what you need for your situation, because this will absolutely help you. Let me just click buy now again. I want to see all the options. So these ones, I don't understand what these ones are for. See, I don't even know how these ones work. This is obviously USB-C. Then they have the iPhone and USB-C. And damn, I should have gotten this one. Now I'm gonna have to get this one because the cell phone shit just scared the hell out of me. This one's kind of cool too, a little nano. It's like a, I mean, you can't hang that from your keys or anything, but it's got a little like, you know, a tiny little fob. It's kind of like one of those Wi-Fi dongles. Neat. The real question is, why would someone hold a lot of coins on a mobile wallet, not a hardware wallet? It's like walking around with 10 grand in your pocket. Yeah, pretty much. It's people are lazy. That's literally what it comes down to. I'm not trying to be a dick, but people are lazy, and that's why. 100%. That is why. I mean, I'm guilty of it. Everyone's guilty of it, right? We all have a mobile wallet that we probably have a little too much on that we should be sending to our ledger. Or if you're smart and you send it to your ledger all the time, I mean, good on you. That's amazing, right? But all of last year, I didn't send anything to my ledger. I was either selling it or I was holding it in a certain wallet that is just, I can liquidate whenever I need to, if I get in a jam, because my electric rate's so high. You guys know, like, I'm mining on different things randomly during the day, or whatever during, you know, random weeks, and firing up the 3D printers. Like, everything to me is a curveball when it comes to my electric bill. So I have to have liquid assets ready to go. So that's why I keep a lot on a mobile wallet, but I have it backed up by two-factor. It's just not as secure as the YubiKey, which you guys should absolutely be doing. Guilty lazy said this pocket change. Who else? Who's lazy here? Tell me you guys don't have too much money on your wallets, your mobile wallets rather, as we know you do. Hey Craig, just working between troll and chump. You're the best, buddy. Let's see. I'm going to send Solana to chump. Wait, what? I'm going to get Solana to send Chump a Solana Saga phone with Helium mobile plan. Never. No, don't do it. All right. What are we looking at? Let's see. I don't know, man. What do you... Oh, you know what? I want to watch Crypto Love's video, because we're going to see. And tonight, I think this is around 11 p.m. for me. Anyways, I don't know about you guys. Might be tomorrow for some of you. 15 hours from now, the Flux having. You guys see that? Pretty, I don't know. We're gonna see. I wonder if it's gonna affect things. All right, let's go into Crypto Love's video. Again, link will be down in the description below if you guys are interested in subbing or watching his video in the full. Let's do it.
What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at some very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including where Bitcoin price could be headed a lot sooner than anyone expected.
Ooh, real quick, Slosh Squash said my estimated Flux earnings already cut in half. That's interesting. Buy the rumor, sell the news, said Geek of All Trades, man. Yeah, I'm nervous. I kind of want to sell a little bit, but I like Flux, man. Like, I have the perfect amount, right? Like, I'll be transparent with you guys. I have 5,000 Flux, right? And that's enough for 5 nodes. So I kind of want to get 3,000 more so I could get 8 Cumulus nodes into that server that I got from Mr. Geek of All Trades. By the way, if you're not subbed, I'll leave his link down in the description below as well for his channel, because he's amazing and he's super smart. So I'm going to be bugging you at some point to do that Cumulus node stuff. But I want to get like 3,000 more. That's the only reason I don't want to like buy into this buy the rumor, sell the news shit, even if we lose like 30 cents. You know what I mean? And also, I do think Flux is going to go far overall. But I am diversified in a bunch of different coins, right? It's not just Flux. So I don't know. I know a lot of people are like all in on Flux, and I hope they do well. I want to see them do well. I want to see them go far, but I don't think that's the right move to be all in on anything.
Specs. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Come join us on Twitter at @TheCryptoLove. Push that like
button. Go check them out. Shout out to Crypto Love.
Today, back to neutral out of greed. Hurrah! At 54, down from 56 yesterday. We jumped from extreme fear last month all the way to greed very, very quickly. The overall markets today sideways. Bitcoin at 22,944, Ethereum at 6.
Real quick, the future is the future. Saw your video title and decided to buy a bunch of silver coins. Was on the fence, and this made me click the buy with crypto button. LOL.
That's
awesome.
BNB at 320.
I have a bunch
XRP
of silver
39
personally.
cents, Cardano 38 cents, Dogecoin 9 cents, and Polygon $1.22. And Bitcoin right now just sitting right around that $23,000.
I wonder what's going to happen
we
today.
Can see this spike in the
when
volume profile
cross
here. Could be support. might break below there, could become resistance once again. We'll kind of have to see how things are going right now for Bitcoin. One other thing that I did want to mention, as you can see right here, a nice little golden cross on the 100 and 200 day moving averages. Maybe this would be the 50 and 200 day moving averages. Now, the last time we saw this happen, look at what happened with price. Price initially went down, and then we had a massive spike. The time before that this happened, all the way back here, again, price initially went down, and then we had
Real quick, I'm just trying to scroll through the chat. So, I don't know how to say your name. Kokui? Is that how you say that? I don't even know how to say that. I'm sorry. My wallet has a mobile app, and you can't use the wallet without it. So, does it affect hardware wallets? Does anyone know? Hold on. My hardware wallet has a mobile app. Oh, no. No. So, you're talking about like a Ledger, right? Like the Ledger has a Ledger app that you can check on your phone. Like you need that physical device. You actually need to, well, mine anyways, I have the Nano S and the Nano X. So it's either I need to plug that thing in and turn it on, right? And it needs to have the confirmation like Bluetooth connection between your phone and the hardware wallet, or you need to have the Nano S plugged into a physical computer and accept the transaction from the device. So that's why hardware wallets are so important, because unless the hacker physically comes to your house and steals your ledger, they're not going to be able to take things out of your wallet without that device. Does that make sense? I hope that kind of cleared things up for you. And then there was something about, someone was saying something to Patrick, but I didn't see what he said. So I apologize. If I find it, I'll unpause.
a massive spike. So while we might see the price go down initially, there is a lot of support in this area right above my head, plus all of these support lines here could send Bitcoin price, or at least support Bitcoin price before it goes higher if that down and then up pattern is to continue. Now right now, optimism is spreading among investors. People are getting greedy very quickly. The market is now officially out of the extreme panic zone. Similar times when we left the extreme panic zone, not bad rallies to be after, but smart money at the lowest level since May of 2021, almost 2 years, hasn't been at this low levels. What does smart money know that we don't know? Well, I think they just like to absolutely buy the dip. That's pretty much it. And the dip is over. They bought the dip. They're already done buying the dip. That could potentially be it. Now, February, historically, presumably to be a green month for Bitcoin, considering the track record, one of the most green months in Bitcoin's history in February, other than October, pretty much the greenest month. This is after we had a very, very nice January, the second largest gains in January in Bitcoin's history. The only other ones in 2013 higher than that. Right now, Bitcoin just did something it has not done since the top in 2021. It closed the fifth weekly green candle on the Heiken Ashi chart, showing that the momentum is changing for Bitcoin. 5 in a row. Could February be number 6? Good question.
That's kind of interesting. 5 candles in a row. Real quick. So Patrick Ian, the only thing I could find, he said, I think that is okay to have a burner phone, which isn't regularly used, to have your mobile wallet on. And that's really not a bad idea. The other thing is, the reason you want 2 of these is in case, obviously, you lose one, right? Because that could be devastating. Because once you implement this thing in your Google account or whatever, the YubiKey, you're kind of SOL if you lose it. So that's another reason I've been slacking on putting this onto my stuff, because it's terrifying.
Question. Well,
I don't want to lose
certainly
it.
based on some of the data that we have right now, if we take a look at this, Bitcoin OGs are acquiring Bitcoin at the fastest pace in 8 years. Look at this. We look at this spike, like almost parabolic growth curve in terms of how much they are accumulating. Now, this is people with greater than 5 years exposure to Bitcoin, 5 to 7, 7 to 10, and greater than 10. 17% increase in
Multi-sig is also a good option. What's that, Patrick Ian? Multi-sig? I'm gonna have to look that up.
just 6 months. They're accumulating exponentially. These guys almost never sell. And more than that, more than just the OGs, we also have evidence of institutional buying, institutional buyers who are going to buy the bottom and then wick us off up top. This recent rally coincides with a new pattern emerging in stablecoins flowing into exchanges only during weekdays. Curious, right? Seems to be the heat signature of large institutions doing the buying.
Well, I'm sure that's large institutions, but at the same time, it's probably just people bored AF at work, right? Am I wrong? All right, I'm not gonna realize this whole video. If you guys are gonna want to go watch this, go see Crypto Love over on YouTube. Again, link is down in the description. Let's jump over to CoinDesk. I know we're friggin' sick and tired of hearing of this little shit Sam Bankman-Fried, but I want to watch this. It just seemed interesting, and CoinDesk usually has some pretty good articles. So again, I'll leave a link to their channel down in the description below as well. Let me just get through this ad quick. And if you guys have any questions, just add me in the chat so I can see what you guys are asking.
The State of Crypto is presented by Tron, connecting the world to the power of cryptocurrency.
Oh, look at that. That was kind of a cool commercial, actually.
New FTX developments, former CEO Sam Bankman-Fried negotiating bail conditions according to a court filing. Joining us now to discuss is CoinDesk Global Policy and Regulation Managing Editor Nick Day, who is also the editor of CoinDesk's The State of Crypto newsletter.
Network bitch, stay away from my wife.
Happy Friday, Nick. So Bankman-Fried's current bail conditions bar contact with current or former staff of FTX and Alameda Research, something that Bankman-Fried is alleged to be doing anyway. So what are the details on these negotiated bail conditions going on?
Good morning. Yeah, so there's a couple different things going on with that, really. So first off, obviously, as you mentioned, the U.S. government's move to prevent Bankman-Fried from interacting with any former FTX employees unless, counsel is present. There's also a bid by Sam Bankman-Fried's team to allow him access to cryptocurrencies that may be held on FTX. And, obviously the prosecutors have opposed this. So it looks like they're kind of just negotiating the different aspects of, what he can and cannot do. And there will be a hearing to discuss next week.
Why does he have a say in anything about what he can and cannot do when he's being held? I don't understand it. It makes no freaking sense. I mean, he's not being held, but he's like, what, on house arrest with his parents or some shit? This dude should be in jail, man. Little Stanky, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Whether or not there is, a kind of negotiated settlement, so to speak, on the actual bail conditions and what Bankman-Fried can and cannot do with regard to, contacting former employees, accessing cryptos, things like that. I think it remains to be seen. The fact that they are negotiating and they even postponed the hearing to continue these negotiations suggests
Geek of all trades said he has a say because he paid them off a year ago. That's probably true. It's probably true. I wonder if they're going to get that money back that they were saying that needs to be returned from the political parties, or they want it to be returned. That was like an insane amount of money, like 94 million or some shit. Guys, hit that like button, please. Appreciate you all for hanging out.
just that, they'll probably find some kind of middle ground and propose that to the judge. Also, the cases are obviously proceeding. The FTX bankruptcy case is continuing, and we're seeing the government say that they don't want to let FTX and creditors subpoena Bankman-Fried's family and other individuals. They're waiting for the U.S. Trustee's Office, a U.S. Department of Justice, to do that first. So as to A, avoid duplicating work, and B, I assume because they are a bit more confident in prosecutors investigating rather than attorneys for private counsels.
Interesting. So real quick, Patrick Ian said he bought a lot of powerful people. Why is anyone surprised? And you're 100% right. He paid, or he put money into the right people, like the political parties and stuff, that obviously swayed the election in one way or the other. Yeah, I mean, as a criminal, like, you kind of, he did it kind of right. Looking at it like being devil's advocate, right? Like, if you're going to help anybody out, or if you're going to do something stupid, you want to get the right people on your side. And I feel like that's kind of what he did. So I absolutely agree. Real quick. And then Dave Jack said they are saying they will sue them for the money if they don't get it back. Yeah, they'll put like a, yeah, I saw that. It was in the article 2 days ago, I think, or a day ago. Man, these days are meshing together. I just live on YouTube at this point.
All right. And from what I understand previously, I mean, they took away his signal, or the courts said that he could not use a signal. I don't know how enforceable that actually is. Is that also part of the negotiations?
I haven't seen that aspect specifically, but I know the concern has been that, at least in court filings, they've alleged that Bankman-Fried and his team used Signal to because of its auto disappearing message function. So the concern seems to be that there might be communications that are then deleted automatically through Signal's existing in-app functions, and that might prevent the prosecutors from seeing what they might consider important evidence. And just as an example of that, we know that the message to what appears to be FTX US General Counsel Ryan Miller was sent via Signal, and obviously prosecutors got a hold of that. It's very possible that Mr. Miller was the one who sent a screen cap or whatever. He turned a message over, but the fact that he was using Signal suggests that they have a concern, and they can't say it's not justified because he's literally using Signal.
He's like, I feel like him having the exchange, like FTX, the way it was ran, it was like giving a kid a whole thing of candy right in Halloween and telling him not to eat it, or not to eat it all. Like, that's like how this kid acted. He just kind of did whatever he wanted all the time, and he's still, in my opinion, he's still acting like a giant child. Like, you don't have, you can't make the rules. Like, if you're in trouble, they're gonna tell you what your bail conditions are. You don't have a goddamn choice, right? Like, you don't have a choice. I don't know. It's so stupid.
Sam Bankman-Fried's team also looking to have access to FTX funds and accounts there. And any update on that?
It seems to be part of the same negotiations, and I imagine we'll get a better sense on Monday, before the hearing, assuming they announce some kind of joint proposed settlement.
All right. Separately, we're also taking a look at a case of.
All right, I'm gonna end that there. If you guys want to watch the rest of that, please go check it out over on CoinDesk's page. All right, let's see what else do we got. If you guys have any questions, again, at me in the chat. Shout out to Brandon Coin once again. All right, let's see. So Flux halving is in 14 hours or 15 hours, more or less. And again, I think that's around 11 p.m. tonight. If it's still saying the friggin' 8th, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know where this is made, this site. So anyways, I don't know if anyone's going to live stream it. I don't know if there's a reason to live stream it. Is there? You guys let me know in the chat. What do you think? We want you to read the comments in full. Your comments. Let's see. I've never looked at the comments on these. What is even the purpose of this crypto nonsense, says Stars and Stripes. Oh man, that's great. All right, who in the TF is in charge? This guy's a free man committing more crimes, and that's true. That's very true. Network Bits, I'll do anything for you, man. How about this? No negotiations, and I totally agree. I'm gonna give that guy a thumbs up. And we'll thumbs up this video as well. All right, what else do we got? Nope, don't want to do that. What else? Oh, you know what? I hit a block. I unplugged the Wi-Fi units, and I hit a block. I want to make a video today. I'm gonna show you guys though because I love you, and thank you for being here. I hit 2 blocks, one at 0% and one at 30, I believe. And like I saw that right before I came live. So let's see. Here we go. 9 blocks. I had 7. I'm at 1% right now. Let's see. Rewards. Big screen this bitch. Boom. Look at that. Oh, where is it? Shh, right here. 0%, dude. 0%. 2.5 ETC. 38%. 2.5 ETC. An hour and a half later. Hour and a half later. I really think the Wi-Fi fucks with it, man. I don't know what it is. I wish I could figure out what it was. Because as soon as I plugged the friggin' Wi-Fi in, I got a goddamn uncle. Alright? Not a fan of any of my uncles. I'm not a fan of this one either. Then on top of it, this right here, man. This morning, and then again. Like, get the F out of here. So that was $100 morning. I made $100 in like 2 hours. Because it's like 50 something bucks a block. $56 a block. How crazy is that though? Tell me that's not insane. Tell me that is not insane. It's weird, right? Tell me in the chat. What do you think? What do you think about it? Because I don't know. Goddamn uncle. Yeah. Dude, that was like, I'm like, all right. This is getting a little high. It was getting around 70%. And then boom, you just get kicked right in the D. Like, uncle. And I got like $1.70. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you serious right now? I'm like, that's terrible. But dude, it's amazing, right? I couldn't believe I got 0%. I've never hit a block on 0%, especially on ETC. That's insane. Like, how? How's it even possible? I didn't even know that was a thing. What's the conclusion here? Wi-Fi sucks. Use hardwire. Yeah. Cookie, plug it in. Like, if you can plug it in, do it. Because, so, I made a video. Hold on. Where was it? Let's see. I made a video right here. This, let's see. This one. 2 weeks ago. I hit 4 ETC solo blocks in a week. All right. And when I was talking about that video, so what I did was I had all my iPolos on Wi-Fi heat in my garage. And then I had the X4Q and the X41U. So those are both hardwired because they don't have Wi-Fi. So one's under my desk right here, literally keep my feet warm. The other one is in my crypto mining solar trailer, right? So I have those plugged in, shut off the Wi-Fi ones. As soon as I shut off the Wi-Fi ones, I started hitting blocks back to back, like within like maximum of 30% or so. You know, I'm just gonna, I'll watch my video. I'll watch my own video. Give me a second. Gotta get through the commercials. But it's kind of weird. I don't understand it, and I wish there was something behind it that I could like easily bring to light. Let's see. Jazz miners and my 3 iPolos. This is the significant part to this. Right, the X4Q and the X41U, they were both hardwired. They always are into the Ethernet. They don't have Wi-Fi. The iPolos, all of them are running on Wi-Fi when I was doing this test. So obviously we know that latency is a factor here. Now, the first block I hit was, I think, around 147%. All right, that took about 4 days, I think it was, because it's such a high hash rate, the percentage climbs pretty quick. So it was either 4 or 5 days. I can't exactly remember. I wish I wrote it down. But I wasn't expecting to turn back on solo mining and to actually continue to hit blocks. So I turned back on, I think around the 14th or so, another 4 or 5 days, whatever it was, 136%. I ended up hitting another block. So that day, so again, 136% and 147%. This is with everything on. And I did, again, I took some time off and then I turned it back on again. It was still upwards over 100, you know, 136, almost 150 on the first one. And then just, yeah. I actually removed the iPolos because they're on Wi-Fi. And I was like, I wonder if the Wi-Fi is affecting the way that the latency is getting to the pool, ruining my odds. So, but it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So I actually shut them all down. For one, I needed to save electricity anyways, but two, I wanted to see if it worked. Now, I hit a block shortly after unplugging those. It was literally like the same day. It was legitimately the same day. And then again, the next day, you can see 19 and 20, right? Which was kind of interesting. All right. So then I went and left it running. I was like, let's see if the Jazzminer X4Q and the 1U can hit a block on its own. 2 days later, 13%, I hit another block. Then a day later, Network Bits, we should totally do a collaboration video. If you can teach me anything that I don't know, this is probably a solid, yeah, you can. I don't know a lot. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, like if you can teach me anything that might have to do with the whole latency thing, because it just blows my mind. Like how I've never had that much luck when it comes to solo mining. And again, I just unplugged the Wi-Fi unit yesterday and I hit 2 blocks within an hour and a half today, this morning, like 30% and then 0%. Like what? Like how does that happen? What is that? Why is it only happening when I unplug the Wi-Fi unit? So this time I kept my iPolos plugged in, hardwired in the solar trailer to keep the batteries warm. So I don't know. Something's weird. Again, 13%. I hit another block. Now, I hit a block again today. Something is weird about it, right? So now right here, you can see this one I had 5 blocks, 2%. See, 16%. So 122 is at the top. You see right there. 122. So 16%, I hit that one. That's the day of recording. I don't know. Something's weird, man. Something's weird. Time of recording. So again, it hit today. I don't understand why the personal luck is so much lower right now with just those two machines that are plugged into the Ethernet and the iPolo's off, even though it's an extra gigahash or so. I did check the latency on side, and that's the other thing I did. Are right around the same thing. So if we look at, I still have putty open on the X4Q. Actually, shout out to max voltage, by the way. Actually, this is look at this 90s. It's all right. That's not even a good ping. Apparently, a good ping is around 70. This is at 90. All right. High 90s at that. It was like, I've seen it hit 100 as well. And this was puttied into my X4Q. And then I checked the Wi-Fi on the iPolo as well. I think I show it here too. 90s for a ping. So it's not even ideal. I guess around 70 is ideal, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so that's what I Googled. It says, what is the acceptable mining latency? It says, speaking for Dagi Hashimoto Ethereum, the acceptable latency is around 70 milliseconds or lower. It can go up to 100 milliseconds to 150 milliseconds, but this will increase the risk of rejected shares. The lower, the better. I typed in best latency for mining. Comes up 70 milliseconds, I believe that is, or lower. So again, that could be wrong. I'm not sure. You guys, yeah, you guys let me know if it's different. Right around now. Look at that. Same thing. 90. The ping. That's the iPolo. This is the Wi-Fi. What is happening? What is happening? Because the whole time I had the iPolos plugged in again, or the Wi-Fi one plugged in again, I didn't hit any blocks. None. Zip. I don't get it. It really freaking blows my mind. So if you guys want to watch this video, I'd appreciate it, or at least give it a like. That'd be awesome. But I will. I'm gonna try to do another video today if I can, because I literally just noticed I hit these blocks right before I went live. So, I mean, it's just, it blows my mind. It's crazy. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Because right here, so this 70% uncle, right? I put the Wi-Fi, or the iPolos back on when I got over 60%. And then I hit an uncle, right? And then the next day, I just left it running. And I didn't hit shit, which was yesterday. And it was, I think, I can't remember. I forget what time it was. It was last night sometime. I unplugged it. And then this morning hit a block. I don't know. Eric EID, appreciate you. Thank you for being here, buddy. Yeah, we're going to be getting out of here shortly. I have like 7 minutes left. So is there anything else you guys want to talk about? I don't know. I mean, this is pretty good though. 9 blocks in 30 days, $456 for 2 machines. Or, well, I mean, there's a couple iPolos now involved, but I don't know. I mean, that's a freaking record for me. Anyways, I don't care. I think not financial advice, but solo mining I have right now is 2.5 gigahash. It's been working out good for me. I don't know. I'm telling you about it because I don't care if it affects me in any way. But if you guys can hit blocks, you guys can make some money, dude. All for it. All for you guys making some dough. It's awesome. So I don't know. It drives me nuts. I've always said diamond hands solo. Yeah, it's Thomas. It's very extremely it's tough, right? When it comes to solo mining and not hitting anything, you just sit there and you're like, when is it gonna happen? And you can't not think about wasting all the electricity because you have a very decent chance of not getting paid. It's kind of like buying 10 scratch tickets in a sleeve and giving like half of them away. You don't know if you just gave away the winning half or or if you're gonna get something. So it's kind of, you're gambling, man. That's what it is. Solo mining's gambling. Scratches that itch though, I guess. Thank you, Miss Pocket Change. Appreciate it. It'll just pay the electric bill. My electric bill is $900 this month. $900 and something dollars. I think it's $930. It's crazy. I already paid it, but it was a lot. It was a lot. Obviously, because the L7 from muskminers.com, actually. Let's go check them out. muskminers.com. I want to see what they have, actually. And you know what? I'm really debating on buying a couple of units. So I want to either get a couple S19s somehow at a decent price, or I don't really like, I want to buy another L7. Like, they're so cheap right now. They're so cheap right now compared to where they were, man. Like I show this all the time, but like this is $89.90, right? Code CHUMP50, you get $50 off. I know it's not much, but this overall, where they used to be, what, $25,000 per unit? The bull run, these things are going to be worth so much more. I don't know, it's crazy. But then I was looking at, so now let me ask you guys this. Actually, I do have a question for you, for everybody here. What is it? Jinglemining.com, right? So regardless of feelings and how you feel about jingle mining, if you guys like or don't like, it doesn't matter, it's irrelevant. What I want to know is this right here. This is the Jazz miner that I have. Okay, this is one of the units I have anyways. Is it? Oh, the stock option, 370 watts. Interesting. All right, so this guy right here, again, it does 1040 for mega hash. Mine does right around I think it's 11 or so, almost 12, depending, like average, right? It only takes 500 watts. Now these things were going for like 9 grand, around 9 grand, right? They have 5 gigabytes of RAM, which is kind of it's the only shit factor to me, right? Let me zoom in on this. It's the only shit factor for me right here. 5 gigabytes, right? Now let's go to the DAG size calculator. I can't see the chat. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second and I'll look. Once I ask my question, obviously. So DAG size calculator, I put 5 here. So I have, with this machine, until November 28th. Well, that's at least what it says, right? So even if I get till 2026, right? Say that's still 3 years from now. Is it worth trying to snag these? So I reached out to Jingle Mining to see if I could get a deal on between 3 and 5 of these units, because for one, they're low wattage. 2, I can run them at my house. Like they're, you know, they make like they're quiet, so I can like heat around the house with them. Obviously it'll be closer to the end of winter, but next winter it'll set me up pretty nice. And the amount of friggin' blocks I've been hitting, I feel like everybody's going to everything else. I don't think anybody's mining ETC rather, and I don't think that ETC is going anywhere. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it worth buying these right now? Like I want to say yes, but I want to say no at the same time. It's like, depending on if I can get a deal, like even if they have used ones, like I'll take those, right? As long as they work. But if I get a decent deal on 3 to 5, even if you guys want in on it, let me know. You can just DM me in Discord. Like legit, if I can get a deal on a bulk of them, and if somebody else wants one, I'll just kick it over to you. Doesn't matter to me, but I'll let you guys know obviously what they say. But I asked them last night. I sent an email. I got to check my emails this morning. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's like, dude, the rate I've been hitting blocks on these things, it's like to pay itself off in no time. I mean, considering like, or not considering, in hopes, I guess, that I actually continue to hit blocks at this rate, right? So I mean, obviously it's a gamble, but still, I think even getting these machines and pool mining, it might be worth it. I don't know. Network Bits is saying yes. Yeah, just let me know. I mean, if you guys want, man, if I can get a deal on them, like if they're like, oh, we'll sell you 10 for this amount, like anybody wants in, I don't care. I'm not selfish. I'll share it with you guys. All right. I'm gonna get off this. I only got like a minute or 2 left. So let's go full screen, do a little AMA. Let me pull up the chat right in front of me so I can see. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, obviously. Joker Miner says pass on them. Interesting. So again, the only reason I'm thinking about it is because the electric, man. Like it's so, like, just, they're simple to run. You plug them in, low electricity, 500 watts is like nothing. You know what I mean? Like I could sell some crypto and buy it, or even just try to figure out how to front the money. It's just one of those things that I don't know what's worth it. E9 Pro is a way better deal. So the E9 Pro, oh, you want to see something? Hold on. Let me go to Bitmain. I want to see if it's back on here. Somebody sent me one yesterday. I think it was in my VIP chat in Discord. Shout out to all my VIP members. You guys are awesome. Let me just see real quick. Let's share the screen. E9. Hold on. Can I search it? Is there a search button? No. What the hell? I gotta look. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. ETC hash. E9 Pro. No, it still shows it. Where the hell was it then? Oh, this is sold. It still says sold out though. God damn it. My Discord's not open. I can't remember who the hell sent it to me. It showed an E9 for like $6,000 or something. Like it was insane. It was like 6 or 8 grand. I forget. I can't remember. I don't remember where it was. If anybody in the chat here sent that to me, let me know. 'Cause I don't remember. I don't remember who it was. All right, big screen again. Wow. That was just really laggy right there. That was weird. You missed about 20 questions. Listen, Joker Miner, all right? I'm sorry. I wasn't looking at the chat. Let's see. It's possible your latency to the pool is better than most people's, but it's really not, though. It's only 90. I mean, is 90 that much better? On 2 miners, are your miners named similar or identical? If so, wireless could add latency to all the machines, not just the ones on Wi-Fi. So, I mean, they're not... I mean, they all start with, like... Let me see. All right, I'll show you. I'll show you. Let's see. Here we go. Right here. So, it's all CCXD at the beginning. Right? But then I named what they are. So, like, this is from Belay Mining, iPolo. Links in the description. Same as Jingle Mining. If you guys are interested, I do have affiliate links or whatever and coupon codes, I believe. So yeah, Belay, Jingle Mining, and then there's the X4Q and the X41U. So I don't know. I wonder. And the other one says, I think CCXD V1 gold or something. I put gold in it just so I knew which one it was, because it's a pain in the ass. Like I need to put a sticker on the black ones. They look exactly the same. There's 2 of them. So like to figure out which one's which, I just unplug one and I'll wait for it to come off to find out which one it is. But like the gold one, it's nice to be able to figure out which one it is on the pool, you know, how it's doing. So, whatever. Either way. All right. Let's see. I wonder if that's it. I wonder if that's it. Talk about Second TL's accent. Yeah, Second TL does have a crazy accent, doesn't he? When L7 solo, said Geek of All Trades. Bro, listen. The solo... All right, so Geek of All Trades is doing a test on his videos, or his channel rather, right? Let's see. Geek of All Trades. He is doing some solo stuff with solar mining, and we were talking about I'm gonna put a link to his channel in the live chat if you guys are interested. Go check him out, because your shorts are actually fantastic, by the way. I know they're like TikTok stuff, but like it's pretty good. So anyways, he was solo mining Casbah, and he hit like a bajillion blocks yesterday on Casbah, right? I believe. And he's talking about solo mining Doge. Now, solo mining Doge, I forget what it was. I think it was Lucky Monster .pro. Let me see. I don't know. I forget. All right, let's look at this real quick, and then I really gotta get out of here. All right, so estimated time to find a block. What is this? Giga hashes. Yeah, so I'm only at we'll say 9.2 giga hash, right? Oh, 2.5. That's really what it is, around there. 2 months. This is what got me, right? If I wanted to solo mine Doge in my Antminer L7, I have 2 months to hopefully hit a block. I mean, there's no guarantee that I'll hit a block under 100%. I assume that's gauged off 100%, if I'm not mistaken. Like 100% would be the 2 month mark. And then if it goes past 100%, you're just in no man's land, and hopefully you hit a block soon, right? So looking at this, if it's saying 2 months for me to hit a block, it's going to take me, or it's going to cost me $20 a day, which is $600 a month, which in turn is going to be $1,200 in 2 months. And then the payout reward is 10,000 Doge for a block. In 10,000 Doge, let me see, let's just do a calculator real quick. So 10,000 Doge times 9 cents right now, right? That's 900 bucks. I would lose $300 in that, even if I hit it in 2 months. And if I didn't hit it, then I'm just royally fucked. does that make sense? Like, I can't do it. I just can't do it, man. It's terrible. So yeah, it's scary. Yeah, don't solo mine on Joker Miner. Don't do it. I wouldn't. That's just my opinion anyways. But guys, all right, I will see you all hopefully around 2-ish. But I gotta get out of here. I gotta wake my kids up, have some breakfast with them, and then hopefully record a video. So YubiKey is coming soon. I gotta do that. I gotta do the solo mining video. And if anybody has any input on that, please let me know, because I'm blown away that I hit 2 blocks literally back to back. So you guys are awesome. Sadie sometimes, Leo Lusting, TGIG, appreciate you. Crypto Craig, Game Mafia, appreciate you, buddy. Your name got me for a minute. Patrick Murphy, Joker Miner, you guys are awesome. Mr. Network Bits, Dave Jack, Bacon, Eggs, and Hash. Love you all. If I didn't mention you, I appreciate you. I'll see you guys this afternoon, right around 2 p.m. Peace out.